I'm Emily. I'm a sophomore at Vista Eagle High School. I'm currently sophomore president, but I've been in student government my whole life, and I used to be president of Folsom Middle School, so I still feel like a jaguar at times.
I'm Maddie. I'm a senior here at Vista. I'm student government. I'm a Speech Spirit rep, so I'm in charge of rallies and everything, and I was also on the dance team for 3 years, and we're going to talk to you guys about self-respect.
So, what is self-respect, basically? It's kind of valuing who you are, being okay with being you, being able to change it up, and, really just kind of doing what you feel is best despite what anyone else is really going to think of you.
It's also about, you need to stay true to yourself, and you'll be happy with whatever you want, and you don't want to shape yourself to what other people think you should be or anything like that. So I moved to here in 8th grade, and that was a really difficult thing, just having to start over, having to find myself again. And I had people who have lived here their whole lives, and they knew kind of what people in Folsom would want them to be, and I had to find myself and stay true to what I used to be and just kind of morph all of that together.
Staying true to yourself is so important, and as you go into high school and as you've been through middle school, there's so many changes that people are going throughout. And something that I realized at the end of 8th grade was, why did I spend so much time trying to fit in with people I felt like I didn't even, belong with? In high school, freshman year was like that time to really start and branch out and be who I wanted to be. But if I was, that at your age, I would have learned that so much sooner, to be honest.
And you don't need to be accepted by others, you just need to learn to accept yourself. If you have friends that dress one way, you don't have to dress like them. You can dress like yourself and express yourself freely any way you want.
Yeah. And a little fun fact about me was, between 7th and 8th grade, I had this little, I wouldn't call it rebellious phase, but I really loved red hair. And, everyone thought it was the weirdest thing, but it didn't make me any more happier. And, it was okay with my parents to go do it. And I dyed my hair bright red for, a good few months. And it was honestly one of the looks that I've really liked. And if I never had, self-respect, if I never had that self-confidence to do that, I would have always just kind of sulked around or had my shoulders down. But I came into school with the brightest smile with a long red braid. And, people respected me for it. They never, went around and called me Ariel or anything. So you gotta own it, seriously.
It's I have friends who aren't the same as me. They don't wear bright pink shirts. They can dress however they want. But I'm happy with who I am, and I'm not gonna change just if my friends just say, oh, I don't like what you're wearing, you should dress more like me. I'm gonna say, well, I like what I'm wearing, I'm happy with myself, and I'm not gonna change to what you guys think of me. I still don't know what kind of person I want to be, and I'm totally okay with that. So I know all throughout my life I can keep being who I want no matter how long it takes me to figure that out.
So we'd like to give a shout out to one of our homies back at Folsom Middle School,
Mr. Humphrey.
Mr. Humphrey.
We miss you a lot. You definitely had an impact on 8th grade for me, so thank you for that.
And I've known you since 6th grade, and I've made you cry before with my writing. I feel so connected with you, and it's awesome to come back now and to show you how much I've learned just from writing in your class and discovering that was something I really love to do as well. So, if you see us around, make sure to say hi. We'll probably be visiting you guys sometime, and we're always here to talk with you guys if you need help.
Hi, I'm Chloe.
I'm Christina.
I'm Bethany.
I'm Ben.
And we want to talk to you about self-respect. So basically, I think self-respect is just being yourself, and if you're in a group of friends and they all play soccer, you don't have to play soccer. You can love anime, you can love theater, you can love music. You don't have to be passionate about the same thing to be friends with someone.
I've been there. I've walked down those halls. I know what it feels like to walk to your class and be worried about what other people think about you or whether or not you fit in with everyone. And honestly, it's not worth it. I chose to make certain friends, and I stuck with them, and they're still my best friends now. And without them, I honestly don't know where I would be.
And a lot about self-respect is respecting yourself, because the decisions you make now will last throughout your lifetime. So make really wise decisions, and at the end of the day, the only opinion that should matter is what you think of yourself.
Yeah, and also if you're setting a good example for yourself, you're setting yourself up for success, and that's ultimately self-respect.
I want to shout out to all my wonderful teachers that I had. They were honestly wonderful. I've learned so much from them, and without them, I don't know what I would have learned.
Shout out to Miss Aquila, the best history teacher I've ever had.
I'm going to shout out all my little junior Bulldog cheerleaders. Love you guys.
Shout out to Eric Johnson, little buddy.